on the Suspense Sports airwaves.
So I'm going to try to use sound to really do anything. So I'm going to go right here, put it up.
It's second down.
Thanks so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack.
I tried to like your video,
18.
but now I'm subscribed to it.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Sounds like we're winning.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got really excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
I like the vibration.
And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
Yes.
They had quite a hole to dig out of there on third and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run.
Get the ball.
But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on fourth down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful and you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called?
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away.
Vibration of the controller.
A 41-yard punt.
Everything I'm doing is based on vibration and commentary.
Lamar Jackson brings out the Baltimore Ravens. Such an electric season for the team, for Lamar Jackson. And Charles, he became just the second quarterback to top 1,000 yards rushing, second to Michael Vick, who has 1,039. Lamar Jackson now just 22 yards behind him after the win against Buffalo in Week 14.
So what you're saying is that could
not allowing me to watch
in his next game. And he could have the record. An incredible season, 21 total touchdowns, just one interception in his last 6 games, all of them wins, and just the amazing things that he does on the field. Did you see the play last week where he came and it looked like he's going to fake it inside, then he's going to run to the corner, then he just flipped the pass out to his tight end Nick Boyle? All they needed was to play Sweet Georgia Ground like the Harlem Globetrotters music, because he does it all. The man is a wizard with the football.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
For those who may accidentally be watching, I'll start doing this to see if I get the plays remotely right.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
I wonder if it's like how bad it is. It can't be too bad. I mean, I'm just running forward. So maybe it's like 3rd and 10.
2018, led the league in interception return yards, provides great veteran leadership, and some real fun coming from his spot in the secondary.
Let you guys with eyes take a look at what's going on.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will be
very sounds like it was a pass play.
Down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now
I wish I knew what buttons to press so I could go for it. Because they said 3rd and 2. That means I'm only like maybe 3 yards off. How close I was on that punt.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Interested in watching this.
Cincinnati's offense coming back out here. It's a 1-12 Bengals team, and there were some good things that happened in the Week 14 game against Cleveland, even though it was a loss for Cincinnati. A season-high total in yards, 451, and winning the turnover battle for the first time this season. But despite that, they couldn't stack another win on top of their Week 13 victory.
So after you've given the good stuff, let's temper it with where they
Actually,
really
here, I'm going to open my eyes so I can change it to linebacker instead of... Alright, there we go.
The second straight season. Remember when they were a perennial playoff team?
Middle linebacker.
Hard to believe they've fallen this far, this fast.
There we
Next
go.
up, they host New England. Then they're at Miami. Then home against Cleveland
I don't know what
again
triangle
to close
is,
out this season. Then they look forward to the NFL draft.
They look to throw on third with Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
It's called blindfolded football.
8 yards, first down as they're
Wystone County. I don't know what's going on.
This is Dalton. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it.
Wystone County Extreme Broadcast.
Whatever. Second and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
No score after one.
No score through one. I see that as an absolute win in my book. And I think I may have gotten a 3 and out. Get back into safety.
Dalton, blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Ferguson gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. The Ravens bring out an extra
because apparently I can't play 2K very well.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
Wait, you lost to me.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right?
Yeah, I'm back at home, so
that's a tough situation for him.
We can try to redo this in about a month.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
just going to X and square. X and square. X and square.
Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out.
Second and long. All right, that means I need to dick around
looking middle, and
somewhere.
It's incomplete.
Oh, they already did the play.
Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver, and it's third down. And Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
All right.
This is third and 14.
Third down.
Dalton now to pass. Underneath, this is Bernard.
Maybe
and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Wait, did they kick it?
He ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Yeah.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Oh, they scored. All right, that means I got to do that thing where I return.
The action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. It could cost you a game or win you one.
That'll be taken in
it's
the end
vibrating.
zone.
Means we got to run. We'll just circle.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told. As he's taken down back shy of the 20. Charles, as the Ravens offense
as soon as he said circle, you got to
really
get
to be a
into the
Baltimore
dirt.
fan right now. With the win in Buffalo Week 14, the Ravens have already clinched the playoff spot. They can win the AFC North on Thursday night with a victory over the Jets.
And I'm going to assume that it's going to be a run play to the right.
Kansas City's victory over New England this past week. With the head-to-head win over the Patriots back in Week 9. They essentially have a 2-game lead over them with only 3 games remaining for the number 1 seed in the AFC. I think the Ravens front office now going shopping. Going to send the gift back to Kansas City, although it won't come in the form of games.
And they have won 9 straight, Baltimore.
We're going
That's
to go
the
down
longest
2,
regular season.
and we're going to go with
okay defense, but that's mostly
they've held the last 8 of those opponents to 20 points or fewer. They are hitting.
And I'm going to say that it's a pass, so we're going to say X and triangle.
Conceivable angle. Some things don't even make sense. All you know is you're going to get hit in the pocket.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I was right. It was a pass play.
Forced incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure.
I don't think it did anything, but
and you're playing on the road, you
certainly didn't pick up the first. So we're going to go with X.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get
we're
one,
just going to run up the
defensive
middle.
teams think they come in bunches.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Vigil able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. On is the punter Cook, who sends
I feel like I had a really good punt there.
Gets instantly raped.
And that's
I had to have a good punt there.
Is the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of
What
you
happened?
and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
It's not as good as a high school football punt.
Do I have the ball or something?
Apparently. Wait, why'd you get the ball back?
Now Jackson.
Oh, I have the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Where the hell did you get the ball from?
Atkins got home that time.
He punted the ball 20 yards, and then he got it back.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher.
Sorry, I guess it was a really good punt. How you guys changed possession?
I'm going to assume that was an outside run.
Once more. Nick Vigil able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm going to assume if I had to guess,
Pancake, what's the time for you?
2-minute warning.
Ah, that's weird because I'm slightly ahead of you. Not like 3 seconds, but still. I mean, I have like 5 pixels on my screen.
We're just going to go up a bunch, and then we're going to press square.
Coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's
square is an interesting option.
As of yet on either side.
So
Is there anything? I don't think it did. It sounded like whatever it was a poor pass play to me.
No. It was just Lamar Jackson keeps the ball again.
Oh crap, I heard Sam Cook, that means I'm punting.
That was the one thing you got correct in this game so far. This punt is going to be fantastic.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here we
It wasn't good.
Spotlight, and we
It was better than the last one.
You sure?
Somehow glitched the game out.
Triangle.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they split the
I think I'm the middle linebacker, so.
They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh shit, intercepted. That means I need to go forward.
So he actually goes back.
I don't know if you're really good at defense or the Bengals are just terrible.
Interception is clean, and they have the pigskin, and they take over. All right, CD, let's take a step back. Look at the AFC playoff picture with just 3 weeks to go.
15 yards.
I think it's 7 teams for 6 spots right now. The Ravens are in, looking good for the number 1 seed, 11-2, essentially with a 2-game lead over the 10-3 Pats, who they beat in Week 9. Then we got Chiefs in the West leading right now. Texans currently ahead in the AFC South. How about
We're just going to count to 3 and then throw it to square. 1, 2, 3.
But boy, they're playing awfully well, and guess what? They go to New England next
That's
week.
actually a pass play.
Big ramifications. And
Or maybe I dove.
How are they 8-5 on their third,
I think I may
maybe
have
essentially
dove.
4th quarterback of the year since they traded Josh Dobbs
Yeah,
in
definitely.
Incredible job Mike Tomlin has done as the head coach there. But the team to keep an eye out for in the AFC South.
Alright, this has got to be a pass play. 3 seconds to throw. 1,
You
2,
gotta-
3.
You just gotta stick with random running plays and just hope to God that it works.
They also have that 8-5 record. It's
How do you memorize what running plays?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions.
Did he hold on to that?
Staring at a 3rd and 10.
No, he didn't.
We're going to roll out to the right and run.
To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this.
Did I do anything? Oh wait, yellow behind. Sounded like I did something. Is this going to be something worth watching later?
Yes.
Should I make a YouTube series out of this? Until I eventually win one of these.
Yes. So retarded.
So can you tell me the situation?
You're 4th and inches.
If I Alright, I'm gonna see
You made 0 yards on everything except for that last play.
Oh shit, I've heard Justin Tucker, so I need to...
So this will be spotted on the
You can kick a field goal, apparently. So please, you're kicking a field goal. Please don't do anything stupid. Jesus Christ, you're kicking it from like 60 yards.
And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of a long field goal this year at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them
close?
Wasn't even close.
Something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of that.
It's just like you see it immediately leave his foot and you're just like, it's off.
That's complete. Bernard. And this one goes nowhere.
I don't know why that was one of the options. You weren't even close. It was like a 55-yard field goal. And you're blind.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their
never know. They could have made it.
Their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
The Bengals are scared. The blind Ravens are coming back. I'm thinking of like a negative yards on offense.
He gets this one to Boyd.
But so did the Bengals.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on
go to the other side of the line.
Get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
This guy's dancing a lot for playing against a team that has no eyes.
And he did.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
Be a safety.
Offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Brought in here by Tyler.
That's a bad idea.
And he'll be brought down at the 21.
I think it's a good idea.
In the red zone. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, let's get our prevention defense
so even though
out.
It's first down. Here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. This one from 38. And Bullock will put this one through.
Oh, they kicked a field goal.
Add 3 more to their lead.
How the fuck did they do
pushes
that?
it up to 6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way they put a chokehold on the clock. And
Are they playing in the Dolphin Stadium?
Before they put the field goal on the board.
I chose a random stadium.
There's a lot of Bengals fans in the Dolphin Stadium.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line.
I need to start doing some cool shit. Let's go
Okay, that
with
wasn't
a Hail
the
Mary
worst one
here.
in the world. It could have been worse.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Here's a Hail Mary.
Time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go,
I got sacked.
Maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do
Was I wrong?
Hail Mary is a running play.
And now you're down an even bigger margin.
What the hell are they
This one,
doing?
go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Alright, let's take a look at these stats. I have
for 0 yards. What a running play.
Halftime report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly
Take a
plenty
look
to
at these
forward to
highlights.
as the teams are right back out there
right?
for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well. We'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right,
Oh,
Coach,
shit, here we go.
thank you, and
And I
we
get the
welcome
ball back.
everyone back
Okay.
for quarter number
Here we go
3.
back to darkness.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Or down the sideline, probably. I'm pretty
It is
far
up
left.
past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally.
Roll
Because
right,
they've done
run
nothing
forward.
offensively in this game.
We'll just do that to victory. Press square,
Have
roll
we gotten
right,
our first
go
down yet?
Give
forward.
them the lead.
I don't
They
know.
need to take advantage
I think
of it.
so.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league.
I can't tell,
They
Pancake,
talked
but that
about
looks like a
limiting
first
some
down.
of his running this year, especially the design runs. But he's still going
Roll
to
right,
scramble when he feels
run
he has
forward.
green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch.
I've got a strategy. It's square,
That's good for a
roll right,
first down,
go
15
forward.
yards there.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice game.
Back to back good plays. Have him on the move on first down.
Roll
Jackson
right.
now.
Run forward.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big
Wait,
oh my God, Cincinnati
am I
is
inside the 25?
Partners
How am I ever here?
coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your
He
receivers
picked up
going
large
downfield.
chunks 3
Those
times
guys
in
are
a
staying
row.
with him, and
The Bengals are too
oftentimes
stupid
they
to
have their backs
understand
to
what
the
you're doing.
quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big time.
I thought you were going to go for the touchdown
Roll
there.
right. Go forward.
Someone was on a mistake.
Right. He'll run it, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Holy shit, I'm
The
inside the 10.
escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
By the way to exploit them by being blind.
When the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
What difficulty is this on?
Going forward, pro.
Escaping the pressure right.
So it's like about the most average you could be.
So many times we talk about having
I wanted to see if I was at least like close, and then I was going to work my way up. Probably do more minutes next time.
Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game.
All right, go forward.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson.
I think they may have figured it out.
Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
All right, how about a go left and go
Still
forward?
looking for the first points of the game.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but
Back
it'll
to
still
the line
bring
of
up a
scrimmage.
fourth down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick.
I'm not telling you what he selected.
Wide to the right, and this score will stay
I know it's a
right
field
where it
goal.
is. Well,
Was I
close
close?
in the second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of
He
their
kicked
best
it about 2
opportunities so
field goal
far.
posts to the right.
The Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They were
Just
able to
went
get the ball
sailing
back here,
into the
didn't surrender
crowd.
any points. They'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field.
We're going to be a middle linebacker
PJ
on
Green
this
and
one.
Andy Dalton are just like, yeah, we're badasses. You scored 2 field goals against the blind man.
Gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Just a yard on the first down carry.
This is the only Madden
Sad thing
content
is
that I
this
care
game could be
about.
tied if you made field goals.
I'm sorry, I don't know where I'm at on the field.
And his throw's going to
I don't know where to kick it.
How about the
Or when to
defensive
kick it.
effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
You're going to blitz every play.
Say that? You feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
And the Bengals fans are crying with joy as they get a first down.
Tackled a yard short of the marker. Good
The
gain of 9 on first down.
The Benfins.
I know if I do that, it'll be a blitz. So we're going to blitz him to death.
Is Benfins better than Dalgles?
Out wide here to Green. And he is going to lose yardage here. A pass for negative yardage.
Just going to blitz.
No good.
Whatever we do, we're just going to blitz.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we?
All right.
Maybe you let
Show
that
these
one
Dalgle
go,
fans why
right?
they
Because you
shouldn't
can
have showed
see the
up.
long yards about to develop, and that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back now in Miami. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the
Blitz.
fourth.
I heard Andy Dalton's stupid voice.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
I don't know, I'm blitzing, but it doesn't sound like I'm stopping them that well.
Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Did they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
I feel like Andy Dalton's the most average quarterback to ever live.
On second down.
Is that a fair assessment?
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Bengals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad.
It's probably third and close.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert.
Oh, shit, they passed it.
Blown up, losing yards.
Hey, we did it. We got to stop.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person
I'm probably going to punt it. I don't know where they're at. But I'm going to say they're going to punt it.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better.
Okay.
Losing yardage.
That's what they're doing.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at
touchback.
And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity
to
possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And
for sure.
Might that turn out to be?
No, they said golden opportunity. Probably kicked a field goal. Probably missed a flag or some shit. I don't know, but square. We're going back to the red.
Yeah, this game's been nothing but missed field goals.
They have not scored a single
We're
point.
gonna go.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand
the type of afternoon
this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
It seems like every time I press square, it sounds to me like it's a pass play. So we're gonna pass it. 1, 2, 3.
Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. That's going to be
Hollywood.
And incomplete.
You missed it.
Brown, the rookie, his intended target, and it's third down. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time?
I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to throw it, and we're going to throw it to Hollywood. Maybe it's like NCAA if I finger bang it too many times.
That was a game-saving play.
1, 2, 3.
Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Third interception. God damn it.
Jackson with a pick, and they're going to set up.
Get him.
27-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium.
It's practically a punt. You just decided to just save time from everyone's lives.
Getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point.
I'm going to convert something, I tell you. I'm going to convert it, and I'm going to convert it good. Like Islam people do.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Convert them to ashes.
Dalton off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken
Wait,
down.
I think I made a tackle. I made a tackle. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not sure, but I think I may have did. I know I was like, no shit, let's go.
You made something that starts with an S word.
Shit.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
I'm going to play linebacker on this play.
Down now as
No,
they
sorry.
hold on to this lead. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Breaks through the contact. And he'll get it up
He
here
probably
to 35,
picked up the first
right
down. I
at the
probably
34
should call
here.
a timeout.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on
Did they
defense.
pick up the first down?
With 1:53 left.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Oh, wait, he said punt.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Apparently they didn't. I thought they
Here's
did.
Thomas.
Oh, well, I can't fucking see.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And that will come
that's by design.
take over. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come.
We're
Down
gonna
6-0.
go for that deep pass, but we're going to run right.
They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They're running right work for 4 straight plays. Maybe it'll work again.
Throw off,
All I could feel was my controller vibrated. I was like, we gotta get away from him.
In there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
I don't know why, but I could sense that I was being chased. I was like, we gotta run out of bounds. And then I was like, oh wait, maybe it's the other way.
Second and 30.
I'm just gonna go.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line.
I know we're getting
You
close.
almost got a safety.
The tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Here's Jackson.
What the hell?
He can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Megan said he's getting close to 3rd and 30.
Yet another pass play. That is his third sack.
Long ball it up to Hollywood. 3, 2, 1.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And that disastrous play, partner, is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they gave up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it.
Something tells me this didn't go well.
And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
And some room to roam now.
He went perfectly.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
It's a really stupid score.
Stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors.
They had those 2 field goals, and I think I just gave up the safety. So was it 8-0?
In the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and not all W's are created equal.
When you were trying to evade that last sack, you just ran directly backwards back to your own end zone.
They did, but the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on.
Oh yeah, see, I thought about trying to throw it away, and then I was like, nah.
It's always fun to
And then
work on
he won it.
things. If it didn't go
I
well in
don't
your
know,
game,
actually. I thought I was out of bounds.
and that's what they've got going forward.
No, you were not.
So that's a wrap for Charles.
You're
Davis
almost out of bounds in the way
this has been a
that you were almost in your own end zone.
I had 103 yards rushing, but minus 56 yards passing. What did I do?
Sign off from Miami.
Apparently I didn't complete a single pass.
What did Armin Lamar?
Well, I think this went about as well as it could have gone.
8-0 though.
Let's see how it does in an online game. Just kidding now. We'll end it.
257 points right up against your ass.